Hey, it was good, Nathan. Cheers, brother. Nice, man. Good seeing you, brother. Cheers, neighbor. Hey, Jared, look, Jared and Nathan both just joined at the same time. That's a sign we gotta link up and start hanging out. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Nathan and Jared just joins. We're all in the same area. Hey, Ray, it was good. Neil the Hacker, Rage Against the Machine. Good seeing y'all. Good seeing y'all here. Neil the Hacker, man, I like all your videos, but I love all I've been seeing some of your recent ones about in the nutrition space. Man, I love that type of truth. Keep that up, man, or of course share whatever you want, but I always appreciate stuff for that a lot because that's extremely important. I mean, this cabal, they want us to eat shittily, low nutrients, no bioavailability. That's what they want people indulging in so that they become weak, more easily controlled. I mean, look what the NWO, the World Health Organization, has been preaching. It's past due for a hangout, I know. But we got one now. Man, this is very wet for me. It's very weather dependent. Like it's probably gonna rain like 2 or 3 times this week, possibly. Yeah, I don't trust the fucking forecast at all. It usually plays games with you. People honk. I mean, again, I know they honk for safety, but it's like I can hear you, man. Loud ass minivan. Camera looks good today. Oh, that's really good to hear, Nathan. Thank you. But we'll see how the playback is, because I don't know. I know for me it always looks good, but then like I don't want to. When you play back on YouTube, it looks really bad, and I don't know if that's a connection thing, if there's some sabotaging it. Because I know the camera's not that good a quality to begin with, but it's not like as bad as they portray it on YouTube. I mean, you can buy a cheap Chinese camera, which I'm sure this is. A cheap Chinese camera on like Alibaba, AliExpress, and they'll probably still be better quality than what they're showing me. You know what I mean? So, expensive. A good camera is not expensive these days. Two more food plants up in flames. Hormel and Purdue Farms, calling the masses. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's time. This is the time. I mean, I've been saying the same thing since the start of my channel.
I would even
You want to be hunting, knowing hunters, fishing, living areas where you can be doing these things. If not that, farming, knowing farmers. I mean, it's been time to stop depending on these big corporations for your food. They put shit in it. They don't, produce it well. They can control it when, they can just stop doing what they want whenever they want. And then you're at their mercy. That's what they program everyone to say, oh, Indiana, it's just, a bunch of fields and shit. Like they make that like a bad thing. It's like, isn't that what you want to be living? In a place with tons of land? So you can live off the land? I hate to sound like a broken record, but I've always seen that as just the way to be. And they're making it more obvious now. Look what they're doing. They're like, oh, now we're going to grow meat in a lab. Lab grown. That's bullshit. Like, talk about fake ass food. I'm sure your body will fucking detect that shit. It'll be like, oh, this is made in a lab. And it'll start rejecting it or not knowing how to continue. Your cells will start mutating, and then you get cancer from this gang again. Drinking an alcoholic smoothie may taste fantastic. Well, that's always a win if you're doing that, man. I mean, alcoholic smoothie that tastes fantastic, you know you're about to get lit. Hey, see you through the script. What's good, man? Really good seeing you here, brother. Got see you through the script with Neil the Hacker. You know, they used to do a podcast together, which was really good. And I'm glad I was there for most of those episodes. I really am. You know, that's where my FOMO even comes from. I mean, take this as a compliment because it's kind of what I mean. Like, that's where my FOMO comes from. Like, I don't like to miss things that are good because, again, like, not to sound like a downer, but you can't expect anything to, like, you can't take shit for granted and you can't expect shit to last forever. So, you know, when you got two good people like that, Neo and Script coming together to do a weekly podcast, giving you their time, like, you want to be there, especially if it's on a Saturday night. I mean, that's your chill time anyway, depending on, you know, I mean, it usually is. I'm not trying to even say the whole weekend thing, like, you know, every day could be your weekend, you know what I mean? When you're usually chilling. Good information, good vibes. And I'll see through the script still doing a podcast. Hey, you too, brother. Rav's Truth. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm really glad Nathan said the camera is better because that's been my biggest concern with these streams too. It's like been less, I guess, like I don't need motivation to do this. So it's not the right word, but if you know what I mean. Because I'm just like, okay, I can bike stream, but then it's like the quality's gonna be so bad. Is anyone even gonna make out what we're saying, what I'm saying? Or, sometimes I think no. Yeah, I think I might have been to Bexley once before in a stream, like a year ago, but I don't even know. We're not going downtown today. I went that route yesterday anyway, so I want to do it 2 days in a row. We can go to Bexley. It's not a GoPro, but the fact you think it is, that's definitely a good thing. Because in your brain, you probably associated it. Because GoPro's associated with good quality-ish while you're moving around. So for you to associate this quality with GoPro, that just tells me that it's coming through pretty okay. But no, it's just my phone. It's like a cheap Nokia phone. I don't use the word cheap, affordable. I think cheap can have like a negative connotation to it sometimes. But this phone is really good for what it is. Like, the camera might not be the best, but you know, it's not all 5G-ish. It's none of that stuff they're trying to push. I mean, it's still bad. I don't trust 4G radiation, 3G-ish. It's all bad, but it's a low-key phone. Oh, Eric Rader from New Zealand. Man, what's good? Thanks for joining, man. It's always a humbling experience for people overseas to come here, especially from across the world, because it's not even, I mean, or unless it is this time where you're at, but it's the next day. I mean, I don't know, I forget how many hours you all are ahead, but it's close to a whole day. Maybe not quite, but I don't know. Well, at least you see what Ohio looks like. This is the capital city, which is also equals 47, like the state. And people here don't care about that. All they care about is football, beer. You know, that's really it. I mean, you say the same thing. Football, beer, and chicken dips. Like different kinds of dips for chips and stuff. And don't quote me on the last thing. I'm not trying to say that's a regional or a state thing, but that's what I've noticed. Like, but maybe that's just because they like making dip. And who's gonna say no to a good buffalo chicken dip or something? I mean, these people won't say no. Y'all might, but here they're not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm going to. So here's a lesson of today. Bexley, Ohio, where we're going, is supposedly where the governor lives, because the governor mansion is there. And I say supposedly because I can't prove that actor lives there. As the guy's an agent, he lives and does what he's supposed to. Also, I don't know if he has. I mean, you would think he has to live there because, like, how else would you get to work? Which is supposedly the Capitol building, the State House, all that stuff. That's supposedly where he's supposed to be working at. But the guy is literally an agent. He's literally an actor. I mean, Mike DeWine doesn't do anything besides maybe shit to show face. He might do little administrative things here and there to make it look like his position is legit. See, that's kind of how they do it. All the big major events, even the small ones that lead to them, is all scripted. Probably even all of his meetings, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mike DeWine can, maybe he can schedule a meeting here and there. They probably give him, some blocks of free time in between their script where he can act like he's doing something, because that's how they really fool people. I mean, I feel like if everything he did, every last thing he did, and I could be completely wrong. Of course, literally the last thing he does could be 100% scripted. But if they didn't give him leeway, to do stuff, people might catch on. I can't believe I'm even saying this, because this might not be true. They probably won't catch on. I'm on the wrong street too. I mean, it's the right street. It all goes to the same place. We're just going to... Wow. Main Street, that's the street. It's supposed to be down there, I think. We're just going to go this way. He can have leeway for the little guys, but probably not exactly. So, and I don't even know, maybe I'll try to make it to the governor's mansion. We can go there. It's supposedly a major landmark. To show you how close I live to this agent. I'm not going to do anything to him. Again, I've said all the time, why would I do anything to Mike DeWine? They're just going to throw in another agent to replace him. It's not going to solve any issues. If it was his employer, his Jesuit employer, then there may be something. But even then, I'm not about throwing all my cards on the table right away. The little guys won't notice because he has power, exactly. Yeah, these people would vote anyway. I mean, they want to vote. They love voting. Oh, you're registered to vote? Or they ask me that on my streams sometimes. I'm registered to vote. Not people here, but just, the petition people. But that's why I don't sign petitions, because I'm not trying to waste their time. I'm not registered to vote, so I'm not going to sign a petition. I don't want to be in their system. I heard it, if you're registered to vote, that's how you get jury duty. I'm not sure if that's true, though. If that is true, you see I'm avoiding that, too. But no, I'm not going to be registered. See, the thing is, it goes to be state by state. Maybe in your state, that's not how it is. And maybe that's not how it is either in Ohio, but some of that would probably be state specific. I know Eric, I don't know they do in New Zealand. I don't know how Jacinda Ardern, the horse-lipped, horse-teeth agent that you have as the fucking prime minister. The woman who has a penis flopping around in her fucking video ops. Yeah, I don't know how they do it over there. If they have, not state, but whatever you have, county, province, specific kind of regulations. And then they have a federal level, if you will. Jacinda Ardern's level. What a mockery. She is such a mockery, man. I can't believe that. And of course, New 42. I think New Zealand's also 42, female. That's what they use, a female agent for that prime minister. That's what I'm saying. Jacinda Ardern, guys. Jacinda Ardern, Mike DeWine, Amy Acton, who also lives in Bexley. She's the Bricks of Ohio, BRIX. That'd be Bricks, the health person. I forgot what it's called, chief medical shit or whatever they call it. It's the same thing. I kind of want to say Surgeon General, but I think it's only on a federal level, but you know what I mean. Amy Acton lives over here. Mike DeWine, and probably some other. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Andrew Ginther, the mayor, again, his birthday was last Wednesday, 117th day of the year. Buckeye 117. He's born 4/27, 75. 4 plus 27 plus 75. 106. Like Columbus, he's the mayor of Columbus, all by the numbers. This guy's another agent deceiving you by the numbers. So weird. But guys, look at this shift in income. Look, we're kind of in a lower income-ish area. You see, look over here. So you see the vibes, right? You see the vibes. You saw where it's biking through. We're gonna go from this to like, you know, it's like short north, honestly, like kind of more. Oh yeah, it's about to go from this to like rich people. I mean, think about it, the governor lives over here, so we're close to where the governor lives. And look at all this low income, you know, graffiti, boarded up fucking houses, and it's just such a joke. I mean, I like how this looks. I'd rather be over here than there. I mean, that's why I usually hang out over here. I mean, I don't hang out here in this particular spot. There's nothing for me to do, but I fuck with this more than rich ass Bexley. Reaching, right? Amy Acton. I mean, the last name's Acton. Come on. I mean, they're just mocking you. And notice how nobody talks about her anymore. No one hears from her. She's just I mean, a character. During the pandemic, when it was in its prime, Amy Acton coming out talking about this, talking about that, and all these rituals by the numbers. Now you haven't heard from her in several months. It's just like, I mean, in her last name, Acton. I mean, what does that tell you? It's saga-based propaganda. It's literally like Dragon Ball Z, right? You don't have Cell at all. There's no Cell at all. And then here comes the Cell saga. Now you have Cell in a bunch of episodes, and then he's gone. And then you have Majin Buu, you have other distractions, but Cell's no longer seen. I mean, it's the same fucking shit. This is saga-based ritual propaganda nonsense, and that's 100% what it is. That's how they do it. That's why I don't know if people fall for this. Like, don't you get how the news comes out in sagas? Like, literally, I mean, that's how it's so telling. You have all the ISIS stuff and clumped together, all the Black Lives Matter. I'm thinking, when's the last one we heard about an officer killing a black person? Was it Amir Locke? That was like months ago. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes if they want it every week, if they want it every couple weeks, they'll have it every couple weeks. If they want it every day, they'll have it every day. If they want it every year, they'll have it every other year. I mean, it comes when they want it to. Yeah, Taji, exactly. A character in a saga, man. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what it is. There's no difference because it's all fictional trash too. I mean, only difference is that this is trash. Dragon Ball Z, at least in my opinion, is not trash. You know, I'd rather sit there and watch Dragon Ball Z than fucking the news. Because Dragon Ball Z is more believable than fucking what they put in the news, honestly. Like some kind of time chamber that makes you train in some kind of dome and you get stronger and all that. That makes more sense than all the stuff that they put in the news. Then even Mike DeWine becoming governor was just a perfect birth numerology. I mean, not even just that happening organically. It's not. It just does not make sense. To the idiots it does, because he was Republican. Guys, I hated that so much. Oh my God, I cannot stop complaining about that when it happened. It was so annoying. I predicted his death, or not his death, him becoming governor. It's on this channel. I tell people about it, and they're like, dude, come on, it's a red state, and he's Republican. I mean, it's like, what? I just told you his birth numerology is the same as Buckeye, all these other things. You know, Mike 70 is the 70th governor, and all these things. And you're going to say it's because he's Republican and it's a red state, which yes, on paper, it makes sense. But that's on paper. That's if you're a dumbass and you actually believe these elections are real. That's why I honestly, it's just crazy. I mean, people will think it's political if I wish that Mike DeWine was a Democrat. No, it's not political. I wish he was a Democrat, because then maybe it could wake more people up to this shit if he was. Because then it would make less sense for him to win. But maybe we need to wait for the next election and have the next But then might the one get reelected or no? Maybe we're gonna figure that out because it's coming up. I don't know, or it's the Senate coming up. Again, guys, not that I sound ignorant, it's just because I don't follow American politics. I never fucking did. So I have to look up and see when things are happening. So I give zero fucks about it. Politics is the trap. Oh, look what's here, Miracle Maker, the fucking, oh my God, Miracle Maker. You had to find your way here to now start talking crap, okay. You know, it's just entertainment. That's all you're doing is entertaining people. You troll Richard's chat. You come here now saying that I honestly don't remember what you said. It was something retarded. Focus, family. But yeah, guys, if you guys are Miracle Makers, he likes to come and just say stuff. Just let him blab his mouth. I mean, so he can say what he wants. I'm not gonna give him much of my energy. I'll laugh at him. You know, he'll be the comic relief in the stream. Yeah, trolling is a mental illness. It really is. The only trolling that's acceptable is if, like, you know, you're friends, you're cool. It's like playful trolling. You know what I mean? Tasteful, playful. Kind of like playing a joke on your friend, or like what Itachi does, making his name Slime Man Dan and stuff. Yeah, that's trolling is great. I love that type of stuff. But what this Miracle Maker guy is doing, it's like, come on. I mean, think about it. He has nothing else better to do than to come here and say this. I'm outside enjoying myself, talking to y'all, and he's here saying stuff. It's just funny. But you can even see it. Look at like these buildings down there. We're about into like kind of more preppy. So there's a college down here. I don't want to tell you the wrong name. So I won't say the name when we get out here. Again, my memory recall for this. Taking Benadryl, I try my best not to take that shit, to be honest. It's so bad for you, but sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta like function. I've changed my diet a bit, you know, back to the way I love to eat, and that's helped actually a decent amount, to be honest, but it's not perfect. But I think I gotta be doing that consistently for longer for a bit to have more of an effect. But yeah, if you can avoid taking any of these allergy pills, definitely do it. So there's a trail right there, Elm Creek Trail. We could have gone on that trail. I've done that trail. That's actually a better trail than the one I go on. This is probably my favorite trail in this area, which out of the two main ones, because there's just a lot more trees. Remember all that bullshit we saw them do? How they're like taking some trees. They're not going. Well, they could easily do it over here, but I don't think they're doing that much over here. Plus, that trail leads to the other one. Maybe I'll do that another day. Maybe the next bike stream will go on that trail. A lot of nature, trees, water. This is along a creek. And my favorite thing about it is like you'll go and then there'll be like one kind of an open, it's a man-made field. I mean, I heard most fields in Ohio, if not all, are man-made, but it's just nice to see like clearings. A lot of them like are parks and people like playing in them and stuff. So it's cool, like you're kind of in the woods for a while, then you come out, sun's on you. And I did that trail on a road bike. On this BMX, it's not gonna be as exhilarating. On a road bike, it's way better. But if I ever gonna stream on my road bike, I want a GoPro. I should do that. But I've just really kind of cooled down the extreme sports. And by that I mean not like not real extreme sports like skateboarding and that type of stuff. I mean like cycling heavily, I guess. I just think this shit is so destructive to your body. So I switched to just kind of chilling like this. So there's Bexley, Capital University, chartered in 1850. You notice that guy has a BMW, just to put in perspective. I don't have him on camera, but it's a BMW that we just passed. So you saw where we're just at. We're at a kind of a more poor area. You saw the whole trip from my neighborhood, and now we're at this. You know, like these type of places, Capital University. I mean, there's probably some other reason to call it that, because It's technically not in the capital city because Bexley is its own city. Like it's not Columbus. It's in the Columbus metropolitan area, but this is not Columbus. This is Bexley, Ohio. And they have all the kids who are, Tova, class of 2022, Ohio State Bank. I mean, come on. Bring us your possibilities. Think about, what do you think they mean? All your possibilities they want to take from you. See? I mean, they're literally telling you they want to steal from you and fuck you over. It's so sick. Tarun. Also, both of these are more ethnic kids. See, there's even down there. See, this is sick. They're parading the ethnic students to make it seem like they care about diversity and we're so inclusive. They always do this bullshit. Isn't this racist thing? But what if you're white and you wanted to get on these things? How's it not though? You're literally excluding white people from being on these banners. See? And sure, you can say, oh, maybe they have to pay to get up on there, and these guys come for money. It could be some shit like that. And then to me, it's just even sicker. Oh, here we have Dovey. I don't know what kind of name that is. White girl though. But again, you see what they're doing. Let's show how diverse we are. It's just fraudulent. Here's Evan. He's white too. I don't know if you can see him. So they do it. But they want to make sure you see those other ones. Jacob. They have him on here. Good. I like seeing some diversity. Again, to me, that's diversity. Again, guys, don't be fooled by these people. They want you to think that everyone, but in any place with zero white people is diversity. How's that diversity when you just completely alienate an entire race of people? See, don't fall into that SJW, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter type of trap. That shit is dumb. Black people have been oppressed, absolutely. Marginalized, all sorts of bullshit. But to create more racial divide is not the answer. That's my point. Here's Grace. Students of indoctrination. See, this is a sad story. This person had a chance, and maybe she's awake, but being awake, knowing what's going on, and now she goes to indoctrination camp. That's what this is, an indoctrination camp from the state of Ohio. She went to the state of Ohio and became indoctrinated, and now what do you think she's doing? Going to, slave for some job, be in a ton of debt, believe all the propaganda, wear the face diaper. She probably had to get the arm candy. You know what I mean? Eat BS, nonsense. All the processed food they probably fed her at that school. Likewise, Kiara. And again, you know how this eugenically run gang is? They don't want these people reproducing. They don't want them thriving. Also, I noticed they're showing a lot of females up there, and it goes to show. They say they're using that to sell their school. Just like how we had OSU using those female tour guides to sell their experience, using a lot of their female students to sell the indoctrination of people. It's called marketing. Let's wait for these people to go. That's funny. Yeah, exactly, Tachi. They got exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. So it just adds to the scam just to get that too. So here's an Ohio historical marker. This is number 58-25, Freemasonry 58. Each month zoomed in. So the National Road to George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and others. A row, and again, so they start this off with naming two Freemasons. They start off with a 33rd degree Master Freemason, George Washington, which equals 187, like Ohio, like Society of Jesus. To George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and others, a road to the Ohio country was essential for the United States development. An overland route was the way west for settlers and goods, as well as a means to transport settlers' produce to eastern markets. Construction of the National Road began at Cumberland, Maryland. Again, the Jesuits are in D.C. between Virginia and Maryland. Virgin Mary, Cumberland, Maryland in 1811, reached Wheeling, Virginia, now West Virginia, in 1818, and entered Columbus at Main Street in 1833. Of course it did. 1833, entered Columbus at Main Street. The road turned north on High Street and continued west on Broad Street, which is behind us, which is all the rights we go on, that's what they're talking about, that's the area. Crossing Ohio and Indiana, the road continued to Illinois. The last section of the road from the Indiana border to Vandalia, Illinois, opened in 1839. And look, so 1833, then 1839, federal 33 and 39. See what I'm saying? Masonry 39, 33 degrees of Freemasonry, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. You see what I'm trying to say? 33, 39 is showing that to you on this. An original milestone at Christ Lutheran Church in Bexley indicates the distance from Cumberland, 254, time equals 254, light 254, the English extended, Ohio and time equal the same thing. Oh my God, you seen this shit? Time equals 254. Ohio and time have overlap in 3 of the 4 base ciphers and the satanic cipher. 187, like Society of Jesus, like Ohio State founded in 1870. And they're telling you about 254, distance, time. What was time? Distance, or speed is this distance divided by time. So distance is related to time in that sense. Sure, at least, and maybe not, you know what I'm trying to say. You need time to cover distance. But anyway, and to other points, east, Wheeling, 124, Zanesville, 50, Circle 50, and west, Columbus, 3.5. Catholic 35. The Bexley Historical Society, City of Bexley, Bexley Public Library, Whitehall, Bexley Rotary Club, Bexley Women's Club, Bexley Area Chamber of Commerce, the Ohio Historical Society, 2003. And maybe a little map here. The National Road, Cumberland to Vandalia. It's just their history they're giving you. And again, this is where all the natives were. Look, all the native tribes who lived over here wiped out by these people. And now here's our national road. See, you're supposed to be proud of this shit. This is called tyranny. This is called tyranny. And then here's the interurban electric runway. In the early 1900s, Ohio led the nation in interurban track mileage. The electrically powered interurban was favored over steam railroads for short distance passengers traveled, and the transport of local freight incorporated in 1899. The Columbus, Buckeye Lake, and Newark Traction Railway served Bexley from a terminal on Gay Street in downtown Columbus. Gay equals 33. Gay Street is where that, like, you know, the parking ramp that you ride down? That's where that's at. Running south of High Street and then east on Mount Street. The line crossed Elm Creek into Bexley, which is where we're at here, went north up Pleasant Ridge Avenue past Capital University and continued to the National Road, Main Street. Interurban cars stopped at the northeast corner of Main Street and Remington Road and then sped onto Buckeye Lake, Newark, and later Zanesville. The popularity of the automobile spelled doom for the interurban. Service of the line ended in 1929. Ohio 29. Ohio equals 29. Service ended in 1929. See? Here's a little picture. Supposedly. This is for the Ohio Bicentennial, 1803 to 2003. Sun equals 9, 23 is the 9th prime. Because Ohio founded March 1st. It was incorporated to the Union. Well, it was incorporated to the Union retroactively later. But like their official date then is March 1st, 1803. And if you wonder how I know this and memorize this, guys, they do rituals with these numbers all the time. That's why, I mean, when people ask, how do we memorize this shit? I mean, to me, it just means you're not sure of how repetitive these people are. They're so repetitive with the rituals, it's just so easy to see what they do. The sheriff, 821, driving around Bexley, Ohio, probably going to the governor's house for some Masonic crap. But it's just crazy how it changes. And guys, over time, they're probably going to expand this and drive all those kind of poor areas. Or maybe because that part wasn't even that part where they're kind of looking poor, that was Columbus. So technically they can't. But I say technically because they can do it. Guys, if they wanted to make Bexley half the size of Columbus, they could just do it. It's some ritual. I mean, what are people going to do? They're just going to believe it and go along with it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I doubt they'll do that, but they could. They could do whatever they want. Yeah, really, really beautiful day. Really beautiful day. Because I'm noticing something with these class signs. So there's been a lot of white kids, guys. Again, I sure I could be seeing things, but come on, as soon as you enter the cities where you saw the cluster of ethnic people, I mean, you had all those ethnic children, and then now you have all the white kids, like, as you go through, because it's probably where they probably live more and hear something. No, there's some rhyme and reasons how they set this shit up. I'm telling you, this shit was not random. Well, I'm right into, hopefully, the governor's mansion, so we can look at it again, because it's gonna be a historical marker. We can get some history, and the history will be by the numbers, like we just saw back there, by the numbers. Ohio 29, or interurban, which don't be surprised that equals 109 or something, or 29, ends in 1829. Either that or 1929, or what they said. Carroll Family Dental. Bexley House and Garden Tour. Second glance. I love their logo. Have that the little all-seeing eye. Again, this could be run by some just normal person, I get it, or someone connected. Some Freemason, some Jesuit. It's possible. There's no way. I think you just need more evidence to kind of make that assertion. Because completely blind people use, because again, it's not like it's the gang symbol. I mean, it's the Eye of Horus, ancient Egyptian Kemet symbolism as well. So it's like that doesn't make it immediately these people or whatever. Yeah, cuts it definitely is. The pose in this truck too. Undercover. That's undercover, dude. Look at that shit. He's wearing a police. So this is an undercover officer. He's wearing a police uniform, and this is just normal ass truck. Toyota Tundra. Oh, off duty. Yeah, off duty. Shut up. You're wearing your uniform. If you're in your uniform, you're on the clock, man. So again, watch out for that big Toyota. Again, this is a small town, Bexley, at least in my opinion. It's not like that big, so that guy probably lives down there. So we know where he's at. We can keep our eye on that. And then see, now it's getting less. Like, I mean, this is kind of like the main part of the town. It's getting less. But then I think if you keep going down, see, I swear I've only been down here like a couple times. I swear, like, it's just you go down here, you're there. But maybe I went to another part of Bexley. So if I can't find it today, we'll come back when I actually know exactly where to go. So I don't want to check a map and then get lost, or anything. Not lost, but not at all. Cut the stream off because it'll just slow the stream down. I just remember going like down Main Street or whatever, and like he's like down here somewhere. But my memory's just probably not serving me well. But we'll see what's down here. I don't think I've. If I've been out here, it's a long time ago. So it's kind of new area for everybody. Maybe I'll turn around at like an hour in. So it's like a 2-hour ride or something. Cause I could have passed it for all I know, honestly. Oh, I remember now. When I went there one time, I swear I went there because I went there because of my map. I literally said, okay, it's here. Let me go there. I could probably pause the stream for a bit and look. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, these trolls can be so sad. It's like how do you? It's like Miracle Maker doesn't understand. Like y'all are here regardless of him. That's like the whole point. He thinks he's like wasting your guys' time, making you mad. It's like you guys are gonna be here even if he wasn't here. So like you're not, this was part of your agenda anyway. So you're not losing out on anything. But he doesn't have to be here. And he's like, that's why to me it's so funny. It's like, bro, you're wasting your time. And I think he's not being paid. I mean, if you're being paid to do this, they're gonna fire you because you're not even doing a good job. And if you're not paid to be here, it's like, damn, man. It's like, man, there's so much you're gonna be doing in this world. You're gonna just be here trolling. It blows my mind. It really does. Oh, here we go. Bexley ends at some point too. Like we could be out of it for all I know. Like Bexley might literally be just that with those white signs, and we might be out of it. I could have easily passed it because I think it's like weird. Bexley's like this little kind of spot inside Columbus, so you can leave it and get back in Columbus. And we actually might be back in Columbus. Yeah, I'm gonna check my map real quick because I'd rather just go there. I think I could have passed it. I keep going if I can find it. So, guys, the chat's gonna pause for a second, but I really gotta do this. But I'll be back in like 1 minute. So it's gonna pause, but I'll be back in 1 minute. All right. I know some people left, but they probably have shit to do. But I heard those numbers are BS because like it's just connecting and scanning for y'all, and the numbers just gonna update. But yeah, we went. So it's actually right when you enter Bexley. Like you don't even pass the university. I mean, again, I don't regret going this far. So I wanted to kind of check it out anyway. But I'm like, hey, it's nothing. I mean, we're going back. Well, I know how to get there. I gotta get there now. Well, yeah, because we're gonna go there. Yeah, it's not the only time we're gonna go there. So for next time, it's literally like you're at Columbia University. It's really on kind of off the same street that university's on. And it makes sense because that's what I was saying. I was like, wait, why would the governor not live in this rich ass area? Which again, I don't even know if we're in Bexley anymore. I think it's like, yeah, because I've seen that before. You're in Bexley and then you leave and you're in Columbus again. And then like Whitehall is kind of down there more or something. That's the next kind of area. Or Whitehall, I mean, come on, clearly these Masonic Jesuits. go across the street, so we're on a different street this time, like a different side of the street. I'll cross the next one. Like I really hope that Miracle Maker's like 11. If he's like a preteen and he's doing this, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you just think trolling on it is funny, you know. It releases dopamine. I mean, what is dopamine in this guy's brain too? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, but you guys know the guy's at least over 18. He's probably even at least over 30. I mean, it's just like, he's just mentally ill. I mean, that's kind of what gives me even more patience. Cause I'm not even kidding. Like, that's why I have some patience for these trolls, because I'm just like, okay, well, this guy's literally severely mentally ill, and it's like, it's kind of one of those things. Like, he needs to start eating a more nutritious diet and lay off whatever he's doing, and it'll probably get better. Maybe he has a lot of that, or he has a lot of trauma. I mean, the guy could have been, raped as a kid many fucking times, every single day by his uncle. Well, he probably, even though he loved it, he still, acts weird now. So, again, you guys can say what you want to them. I am not ever telling you to have sympathy or empathy for these pieces of shit. But this is why I just laugh at him, because the guy's obviously mentally ill. There's no way around it. And I'm not talking about maybe someone disagrees. I'm not calling anyone a troll disagrees or doesn't see eye to eye or shit like that. I don't mean that. I mean straight up coming here saying random shit, no proof, can't back it up, wasting his time. You know what I mean? Mental illness. Oh, what happened? I'm sure the guy's still here, and I can hardly see the chat. It's so bright outside. I really can't see much. So, I don't even know who asked to debate, but man, I don't debate for a reason, because debates don't work, man. I'm not saying don't do them. I mean, because they breed discussion and thought. That's why they're good, because you see other people's perspectives and understand it. That's what they're supposed to be for. But to win and to because the other person will never concede. That's why I don't like them. They never concede. I mean, guys, I've seen so many debates on YouTube, not even in the gematria space. I mean, other topics, and it's just the same. It's just the guy who's losing doesn't want their ego to get shattered in front of thousands of people. So then they just save face the whole time. Everyone's agreeing to disagree, and it just never you never come to a conclusion. You just end up I don't want to say wasting time, because again, you're seeing each other's perspective, which is important, but so you can understand that person better. Because guys, it's important to understand a denier's perspective or anyone like that, because then you can understand how to get on their level and approach it. You know what I mean? This place is I do not hate Bexley. This place is pretty nice. I'm not a big fan of the man-made type of areas. I'd rather be out with the trees and shit, but this is pretty clean. It's pretty clean. This place has its own mayor too. That's what I'm saying. It's a mayor. I remember because this bitch ass agent mayor was making everyone wear their face diapers inside longer than Columbus. They're giving you more shit here for it, and it's like, fuck y'all. Government's orders, mayor's orders. You're a bunch of fucking slaves. See, it's you want to live in the rich part, you gotta be even more of a fucking slave. That's your trade-off. Wow, it can be literally past. You hardly get into Bexley before you turn to get there. You technically don't even have to come. You could just literally go there from Broad Street. That's even the trick. You don't even have to go into Bexley. We could have gone there from. You could have just gone straight to Broad Street from where we were before. That's what we'll do next time. But it's fine. I'm trying to show off other parts of the city, and we did that. yeah, guys, again, he's too mentally ill to realize. He really thinks he's trolling you and he's wasting your time. And you guys are having fun. Fuck with them. Like, I just don't, like, they don't understand that. They don't understand that. They think you're here for them or something. They're not how it works. And of course, you guys can always just like hide him on your screen so you don't have to see his chats. Shit like that. Like, there's that too if you're sick of seeing them. So I think I might just go to Columbia. Actually no. We can set up for next time. Because the street I'm trying to take, at least I know that's how 100% can get there without running any kind of issues, although it shouldn't really matter. Like, we didn't even have to get this far, but I'm glad we did because we saw that sign. Bexley Public Library, maybe we need to take a trip there one day when it's raining or something. See what books they have there on the Jesuits. And then right next to the library, you have some, I don't know if this reads in Hebrew, but some Hebrew building. Could be a synagogue or something, I don't know. There's probably a sign, Torat Emet Congregation, the Main Street Synagogue. Well, that tells you, what's up with Bexley. I mean, come on. And the Jesuits were formed by who converted to Catholicism. Torat Emet, I wonder what that equals. Probably some Israel, Zion, phonemic numbers, possibly. Torat Emet. Building a World of Kindness, Psalms 89:3. Building dedicated March 2009. I'm sure that's by the numbers. I'm like 100% sure it is. 2375 is the 2875. I have to double check. It's like scratched off. If I look at the next building, I know. Any building, literally. Which one's this? Yeah, okay, yeah, it was 2375. Yeah. Here we go. We're supposed to either turn here on Columbia, the next street. I'm just gonna turn here because it's kind of more inside Bexley. Plus, I don't think I've ever been down here before. Also, I haven't seen a single black child on these Bexley 2022 things. There's no black people out here. It's possible. I haven't seen I was gonna say I haven't seen a single black person down here, but you saw two. That was like the first I seen. Oh, actually, well, there was some down there, but we were in Columbus at that point. I think we left Bexley. Bexley Manor, customer parking. Don't know what that is. Gotta look that up. Art access. This is what I was trying to show you. Like, it's a nice-ish. I use nice just in that term, like just more upper class, I guess. Because nice is subjective, man. This is nice to some people, not nice to other people. Man, that USPS mailbox right there in front of your house would be pretty clutch, though. Maybe there's some drawbacks to that. I wouldn't want the government. I mean, the government's so close to you anyway, but you know, the less of that shit, the better, I guess. Well, that wouldn't be so bad to have the mailbox right there. I'm sure you can also put it on your mailbox with the flag on, that type of stuff. But I mean, that could be for bigger stuff. Yeah, Nathan, these are good times, man. Thanks for being here for them. It means a lot, man. Taking this tour of, this is Drexel Avenue. I'm sure that's by the number. It's named after probably named after some Freemason. They're all Jesuit too. Bexley Park Road. Never been down there. Maybe one. That looks pretty fun though to ride down. Maybe I'll save this for next time. Looks pretty cool. That'd be fun, especially on a road bike, and it goes declining too. It'd be fun to eat both ways, like the climb back up and then the decline. Just bike around this a few laps. That's some good, you know, some good movement. Further punishment, sure. Keep punishing us. Again, that's why you like tell us you have a mental illness without telling us you have a mental fucking illness. That's literally what you're doing. You know, you can help yourself, man. It's not hard. You just gotta choose to. And you might think, again, I'm not insulting you. Just that's my conclusion. You have to be mentally ill to be here and do what you're doing. Thinking you're like affected. Again, if you're trying to fuck with me, I can hardly read the chat, man. I can hardly even read the chat. So you know I'm not even seeing half of what you're saying. And everyone else seems to just be fucking with you. So it's like, I don't know what your purpose is. You're just providing entertainment. And again, if someone got annoyed by you, they probably just blocked you by now or something. So it's just like, triggered. Oh my god. Okay. Dude, if you were out here, you wouldn't even say that. You'd be like, man, it's so gorgeous outside. The air, guys, it's like the air feels nice. There's a lot of trees around. It smells pretty good, minus this construction and the cars going by. It smells good. The air, it feels great outside. It's sunny and clear. Why would I be triggered or feeling bad? Makes no sense. Because I think after the governor's mansion, because we can go from there to Broad Street back to like not through Bexley again. You can go towards downtown. Then I'll go home from there. So we're pretty much looping around to get back. Like this city is laid out so easily. Like I mean, getting lost in Columbus, I think is fucking impossible. I think that's Broad Street down there. I can see it. Let me take a left, then a right on Columbia, and then you have the shit up there. Hey, what's good, Zach? Retro in the 80s. Hey, Zach, good seeing you, man. Thanks for joining. Well, maybe they'll have to die a second death at some point. Like Miracle Maker, you have to understand, man, like you want to be out in public doing what you're doing. You just get killed immediately. That's why it's just so sad that you're just trying to harass people. But yeah, everyone's laughing at them, so streets over here. That's a joke. Oh, this is broad down here. It has to be. It's such a main street. Yeah, it is broad. Then we're going to be at the governor's mansion. I mean, isn't that mockery? The governor's mansion. Guys living in his mansion, acting for the Jesuits, serving their purpose, doing their bidding, being controlled by them. You got the president living in a big mansion, the White House. It's all by the numbers. You got the governor living in a mansion in this nice area of Columbus. It's just, and that's where, again, who do you think maintains that? Your tax dollars pay for that. And by your, I mean mine especially. Go to this crap. It's just sad. It's just thievery. But what has Mike DeWine done other than deceive, lie, participate in rituals, all by the numbers? You know, promote the whole, 71 days from Gemini, I-71 shooting at Gemini Place. I mean, come on. And here you call the government about it. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. No. Go write him a letter. So yeah, it's down here. Across here. It's like a couple of blocks down here. Okay, Columbia Avenue, District of Columbia, Christopher Columbus, Sick Agenda, Bank of Tyrants. I mean, that's why the governor lives off of Columbia Avenue. I hope so. That's why I always hope, Atachi, that they're paid. Because then it's not as pathetic. I mean, it's still extremely pathetic. But at least they have some kind of incentive to do it. But again, that's what I'm saying. If Miracle Maker was paid, dude, he like, I would fire him. Are you kidding me? I would fucking fire his ass tonight. He's doing such a bad job. Echo chamber. Literally showing you Ohio and what it looks like. I don't even know what you mean. We're in the governor's neighborhood. I keep saying supposedly because I can't prove he lives here. I've never seen him here. There's a high chance he probably does. To keep the show going, but because I swear I remember John Kasich didn't live here. I remember that. I remember at least thinking they said that. At least they said that he didn't live here when he was a governor. He chose to live somewhere else. So Mike DeWine might not even live here. With all the construction, even the construction of the governor's mansion, that'll be hilarious. Commonwealth Park. So, video down here. I was in such a rush to oh, here it is, right down here, to get back to my stream that I missed it, like what street it's on. But I mean, it's hard to miss. And this is, I've been here before. I swear there's some Masonic meeting going on in here. Because I was here years ago. There's just some meeting in there, and the window open. I went past. They closed the window. If it's not this, is one of those buildings close to it. We're gonna check this one out too. Jeffrey Mansion. Yes, it is a mansion and park. I mean, now it's just a tourist place. Jeffrey, I'm sure that's coded. You know it is. You know they're doing it by the numbers. There's a plaque there we could read. So you got people playing in the park. So you might as well come here. It's just, yeah. This is not. This is another mansion. But I swear they're having some kind of secret meeting here once. But as I bike past, what are they doing? Look at could have just been renting it out for some other people because they make money off of this. I've been there so long. Yeah, this is government property. We got this. Yeah, this is not it's not a governor's mansion. It's some other type of place. This one they're doing some work, some workout. This is like a place where public can go and do stuff. It's a cool field down there. I think if we keep going down that way, we'll be over there. Here's this. And, little archway doors. I keep my eyes open for any kind of symbolism. Look at this one. Look at this. Bexley Women's Club, organized March 1935. First organization in Bexley to meet in Jeffrey Mansion on November 17th, 1942. And female equals 42. Jesuit equals 42. Society of Jesus equals 187. And the first organization to meet at Jeffrey Mansion was on November 17th. 11 times 17 is 187. 1,117 is 187 prime. Society of Jesus equals 187. Ohio equals 187. And this is a historical date for this. I mean, come on. Again, the Jesuits put their fingerprints all over the place. I mean, it's just hilarious. Like, people need to understand these dates aren't arbitrary. And Ohio is a 17th state as well. November 17th, 17th day of the month. I mean, I don't know how that's reaching when we're in Ohio, which equals 187 is satanic. Female 42, that's 1942. That's what the women's club was the first. I mean, wow. And again, they have this castle type of structure, like a kind of rook chess piece. They have a similar thing at OSU too. Similar type of building structure down there, which OSU is also run by this gang of Jesuits. This Jeffrey Mansion, is run by the Jesuits. 110%. I mean, you just saw right there. We just found proof that they brand this place. They do these things by the numbers. So this is kind of like a park, pretty much. They turned it into a park. Mayor, this guy was sacrificed by the numbers. I have to relook at his death because I looked at him up before years ago, but I have to redo it. Mayor John M. Brennan. Again, Buckeye 72, Jesuit Order 72, Jesuit 84, the Jesuit Order 84, the Catholic Church 84. He served as Bexley Recreation Director from 1972 to 1984. So we just saw a bench with 111742 on it. Now we have, oh my God, Mayor 72. Diamond Guns point out Mayor equals 72. And it does. I do remember that. Mayor 72. Thank you. So Mayor 72. This mayor here, this is by the code. Again, what else you need to see? It was good, King Cole. Good seeing you, man. Thanks for joining. You joined at a good part. We're seeing how this is by the numbers. So we'll read this. These trails are dedicated to Mayor John M. Brennan in honor of his countless years of service to the city of Bexley and the Bexley Recreation and Parks Department. John served as Bexley Recreation Director from 1972 to 1984, where, among other duties, he was responsible for the preservation of the Jeffrey Mansion and Park, which is where we're at here. As mayor of the city of Bexley from 2008 to 2012, John continued to be an advocate for the benefits of recreation and parks. With his passing on January 30th, 2012, the city of Bexley lost a dear friend. He was sacrificed by the numbers, died by the code, or faked his death. 100%. Again, Mayor 72, Jesuit Order 72. We're going to take a little trail tour. Look, there's a little deer in there, unless it's, I hope that thing moves. Okay, it is. Guys, I mean, these people could put fake deer here just to make it look cool. You know, they would. That's a real deer. See? Just chilling here. He's like, oh man, this is BS. What is all this man-made shit here? He's like scared of all the people. And I don't think he's scared. I don't think the deer is scared of people, to be honest. At least here, they're not. They're still cautious, but this deer lives out here. So we got nature, we got, yeah, all is well, Kid Cole. Thanks for joining, man. I don't know if we're gonna see deer again on our stream, so let's look at them for a little bit, a couple minutes or something. Or her, probably female. See the deer in the headlights look. Again, this is what the people look like when you try to show them this knowledge. Sometimes you just show them, how these riddles are happening. Show them who's running the show. They look at you like this. What? I mean, it's like, come on. Well, I'm gonna let it go to it. I can sit here all day and look at it. Hey, Miguel, good seeing you, man. Long time, yeah. Thanks for joining. We're just here at the Jeffrey Mansion and Park, looking at deer. Another deer right here. They're eating the vegetation in there. Probably some little insects in there, whatever, too. Jeffrey Woods, daffodil, narcissus. Narcissus. Because again, you have a gang of narcissists who run the state of Ohio. Jeffrey Woods, narcissus. I mean, come on. Spring and Bloom, self-guided tour, daffodil, branding their stuff. The Florida stare. It's a good one, Florida. I have to go there again to really see what you're talking about. While not a native wildflower, daffodils are a beautiful reminder that spring has sprung. The large waves of daffodils that bloom every spring at Jeffrey Mansion and Woods were planted through the decades and have since spread to provide joyful display of yellow, orange, and almost white blooms. Do not pick. 13,000 daffodil varieties, not 13. Under the right conditions, daffodil fields can bloom for up to 50 years. You can circle 50, circle alive, blooming every year, you know what I'm saying? Daffodils grow from bulbs. Daffodil bulbs and leaves contain poisonous crystals, so deer, rodents, and squirrels do not eat them. Exactly. And that's a lot of plants. They have poisons, so they don't want to be eaten. And daffodils are not an exception. I'm sure those deer have learned not to eat the daffodils. Jeffrey Woods, spring and bloom, blah, blah. Toadshade trillium, Trillium sessile. Wildflower has many common names, including sessile trillium, toad trillium, and wake robin. Trillium is from the Latin tri, referring to how the wildflower's parts come in threes. 3 leaves, 3 petals, 3 sepals. 3 triclavianism. So they have some triclavian symbolic flower here. I mean, come on. 3s. When you read a 3, you get 56. And they're showing you a wildflower that comes in 3s, and they'd show you 2 of them, 33. I mean, this is extremely meaningful. 3, 3, 33, triclavian symbolism right here in Bexley, Ohio. 3 equals 56. These are occult symbols that they're putting in your face that people don't understand. And I can prove it too. Yeah, we have plenty of proof that they use this all the time. I like to talk about what I can prove and have a lot of evidence for it. I'm just more comfortable presenting that way. Man, I don't think I've ever been down here. Maybe I haven't. It's been at least, guys, last time I was down here, I don't even think I lived in Columbus. I lived up in Powell. So I came out here just for a touristy type of vibe. Got the tennis courts, playing tennis. Guys, you want to know a fun fact? Every single person in that court can whoop my ass in tennis. It's always smoked me. I'm so bad at tennis. Maybe now that I'm more mature, yes, maybe I'd be able to think things more through a bit more and not be as bad. That's kind of me with ice skating. I couldn't ice skate for the longest time, but then I did it again for 10 years or so, and I could just do it. And now I bet if I did it again, I could probably really do it. Bexley Recreation B Pack. That's by the numbers. Bexley Recreation Parks BPAC. That's what it says on this. Block party. Oh, block party activity kit. I see. They probably have block parties here or something. Well, I'll probably. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just go to one. I mean, I don't have to live here to be a part of it. Fuck that. We're gonna do have a, scan your ID, scan your Bexley membership card, scan your wrist. Well, that's what they'll do at some point. You have the microchip. Scan your wrist in the microchip, so you can know if they know you're from Bexley or not. If you're resident. That's how it's gonna be. I hope not, but I can see that happening. Look, they have canoes. It's because the water is right over here. You can literally just leave Ohio right here. Again, like you don't have to be. You're never really stuck here. I've been saying all the time. There's a body. There's a river. There's plenty of rivers here too. You're gonna name the state after a river. And you're gonna river equals 27 like Buckeye like Sun. Sure, it says no swimming, but do you listen to the government or no? It kind of goes down to that. This is a great place to chill though, because it feels so nice out right now. Like this is amazing. Like smells great. It feels really good. It's like quiet and peaceful. Besides, you can hear the cars and shit still on the highway, but that's what you get for living in Columbus. But I mean, you tune it. I mean, I literally tune it out. I never noticed it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though. Bishop Square, of course. So we're at Bishop Square. Again, chessboard. It's literally a bishop in the square on the chessboard. Again, bishop, Catholic Church, that type of stuff. It's just mockery all the way. I don't think I went the right way. Didn't that come from? I swear it came from like something inside here. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm kind of backtrack. Yeah, we came this way. We came from the tennis courts and shit. Nice, Nathan. Bishop Square 202 in Bacon. Of course. Point to the master builder number. Master builders playing their game of chess. I mean, it's just, oh my god. They have a little water park here too. I mean, okay, how's it not a water park? It's not big. It's a water. It's a pool. There's another slide. Is this slide? You probably have to be along with it. You probably have to pay to use this stuff. It's probably some kind of Bexley country club membership type shit. Because the guys can think about it, they don't want the poor riffraff like me here. You gotta be worthy enough to be part of this shit. Manette is saying Solomon Courts, like Solomon's Temple. I mean, come on, Solomon's Temple, tennis equals 36 with Buckeye. We dream, Bexley pickleball. Dream. Always using that word. I didn't want to get that guy on camera, so I just left. Hoffman Courts is this one. I mean, it looks like everyone can just come here and start playing, though, so you probably don't need a membership. It's just one of those things where it's like, you have to know this place exists to come here. That's not how it works. You have to know this exists. I'm not going this way. I gotta ignore all the roads where the car is supposed to go. I just want to peep the governor's mansion and then head home. Keep this right under 2 hours. Those deer are gone too. Glad we could see them. Yeah, Mayor John Brennan, Mayor 72. He was like some commissioner or something at 72. Then he became mayor later. And keep in mind, he became mayor later than that. So he was born destined to be mayor. Hey. If for some reason I still can't find it at this point, I'll just apologize. And I think it's it right there, though. But I said we just see it again. It's another day. It would be weird because we're literally right next to it, but this has got to be it. 189 private property, maybe there's another mansion. This has to be it. Yeah, this is definitely it. This is going to be some super rich dudes living here. I swear that's it, though, but maybe not. I'm tempted to check my phone again. I'm so tempted to check it again. Let's just see what this is first. Oh, here it is. This has to be it, right? I keep saying that. Because I'm sure that other people who live here are also connected. I mean, I'm sure a lot of connected people in the cabal live over here. If I can show some of these. Let me show some of these. 277 to 59 prime. After passing this, I'm just gonna look at my phone. Because now it's kind of irritating me. I'm sure I passed it already, though. I know I did. Because I remember looking on the map. I shouldn't have been in such a rush to just taking my time. Private drive, not enter. Yeah. It is really pretty. It's cool. I'm trying to find this soul. Yeah, it can't be this. It might be soul. The nature's nice. Yeah, this is a nice spot. This is 333. 333, whatever street this is. Columbia or something. 333. See, triple threes. Look at this. Of course. I guess I'm sure some Freemason lives here. Pretty sure. All right, I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna check my. I'm gonna check my map. I'll be back again in 1 minute. All right. I need to. So I was going the right way this whole time. Because again, it's off Maryland. So I thought of that, Maryland. Oh, they mentioned Maryland earlier. So of course I'm off Maryland Avenue. It's there. I mean, I think on Maryland, Virginia, Maryland. That's where like how Jesus Christ is from the Virgin Mary. There, Jesus Christ. There, yeah, it's literally right. It was right here the whole time. So this look. I probably wouldn't have even known, but it is pretty big. It's off Maryland Avenue. Jesus Christ, son of Mary, the governor on Maryland Avenue, D.C., essentially in Maryland. So essentially, because it's not even part of the U.S., it's its own city-state. But here you have the U.S. flag. You get the Ukraine flag. Oh my God, this is. Are these people serious? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Guys, I swear this is not Ukraine. Look at, I'm sure if Eric Rader was new, because he was from New Zealand and he was new to this channel, could have been like, yeah, man, I'm from Ukraine, and maybe he'd understand, but I would never lie to anyone like that. But I mean, think about what's this here, guys. This is not Ukraine. This is Ohio, USA. See, these are two flags of the New World Order. Ukraine, United States of America, both need to be upside down right now. This is sick. This is a joke, guys. Guys, you know when these fucking lemmings put the Ukraine flag in their Instagram bio? This is that on the highest level. I mean, he has it on his fucking crib, and he's supposed to, guys. The Jesuits made him do this. Guarantee you. Oh, the state highway patrol, you know, they got to be guarding the governor. All visitors, please check in at highway patrol office. Oh, look, I got 2 patrol cars up there. I mean, you see, I shouldn't even look at my map. Just should have smelled a little bit, come down this way, and bam. See, knowing me, I probably would have passed Maryland and kept going. Oh my God, I got the Ukraine flag. I mean, this is a joke. Mike the one's not playing basketball. Come on, Mike playing basketball. Short ass ain't playing shit, man. That's an actor, agent for the Jesuits. Does what they tell him to do. Here's a patrol office, residence post. Look at this license plate. 263, the 56 Prime. That's the car they used to come here at the fucking... Guys, this is Society of Jesus 56. 263 is the 56 Prime number. We have State Trooper number 263. And then you call 677. That's the 123rd Prime number. Conspiracy 123. I mean, come on. What a joke. 263 to 56 Prime. That's the first car we see. What the fuck? Oh my God. And again, we know the Ohio State Highway Patrol, they sacrifice their own officers by the numbers. We've seen them do that. They sacrifice their officers by the code. We're gonna go back. I just want to see what's around this corner. They all retire. They retire a lot of them after 27 years, after 29 years. Buckeye 27, Ohio 29. So Maryland, think about what's DC? The District of Columbia, right? Which is right by, and again, technically in Maryland. See what I'm saying? DC is in between Virginia and Maryland. Hey guys, I use the word technically, it's not even in the US, but you know what I mean? It's like in that kind of land area. Like people in Maryland kind of claim DC and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Columbia, Maryland. This is where the governor is at. Why can't people wake up to the obvious parallels that they put in all this shit? I just don't get it. Hey, Randy. Welcome back to you too, man. Thanks so much for being here. Seriously, man, I missed you a lot. I really liked watching your videos and your production. Again, no pressure to do. I know you're doing your own thing. No pressure to go to make any videos. But I really did enjoy everything you put out. What does this say? Right Iris. I'm gonna look at Right Iris. This is by the number, Wright brothers from Ohio, supposedly created aviation, supposedly, or at least created the airplane. I'm just gonna read this off to you. Oh, it's here. These iris were hybridized by Horace and Sue Wright of Bellbrook, Ohio, over a 30-year period. Horace was the nephew of Orville and Wilbur Wright, inventors of flight. Of Dayton, Ohio, his wife Sue continued to register his iris even after his death in 1988. Ohio's 88 counties, time number, until shortly before her death in 1999 at the age of 96, Freemason 96. Iris Eye, all-seeing eye. A garden devoted to their iris is at the Bellbrook Historical Society Museum, which maybe we need to take a trip to one day. So again, these are more field trip ideas. Right Iris, again, Iris Eye, all-seeing eye. This is mockery. And Dayton, Ohio equals Jesuit order, 144, I think 54 as well. Dayton, Ohio, 144, like Jesuit order. Time equals 144. The husband died in 88. Ohio's a time state. I mean, this is the same symbolism everywhere. Like literally everywhere we see, it's the same shit. And look, they want us to visit this to check in, but it's closed. So how am I supposed to even do anything here? It's just a joke. I'm glad I'm on their fucking camera. I want them to see I'm here trying to expose these people. And I'm not doing, there's not much else to see. You see the 263 in the car. You think Mike DeWine's going to come out? That'll be nice. Why is your birth numerology the same thing as Buckeye? You know, your election was completely scripted. Why is your mayor, his birth numerology also is Buckeye? Why did that highway shooting happen 2 months, 7 days from your birthday, 1 month, 17 days from the mayor's birthday? Those questions I would love to ask him. What an agent. The cameras everywhere. Sure, great. I would love to be on this compound. Because, guys, you know, I would, of course, come in peace. That's why I would happily be here. The police should have to worry about me. They should know. If they watch my videos, they know that the last thing I'll do is harm this guy for any reason. I'm not one of these political people. Why would I give a fuck about politics? I'm not retarded. I'm just here to ask questions and get answers and expose these people. But one last look at this. We'll come back here again maybe in some weeks. Maybe we can try to catch them when they're open. Yeah, bricks in the roadside, bricks in the building. I mean, it's just, they're letting you know, the bricklayers. See, that's a bricklayer's car right there. Those 2 cars, bricklayers, Freemasons. 100%. Exactly. So we'll go back to Parkview. We're just going to go back to Broad Street and leave ritzy Ohio and go back to where the poor people live. And you'll see how quick we'll be there. It's literally a stone's throw away. And then I'll head home. But guys, we got to go there when it's open. Guys, we can take a tour in there. There's so much shit, and there's going to be by the numbers, because we got to go in there for a stream. It's going to have to happen. I'll try to make it happen. I mean, if not in there, wherever. Oh, but maybe wait, but the thing is, shouldn't I be able to visit there? Why would you have a sign that says residents must check in with the police? Okay, if you have that implemented, that means I should be able to come and visit like other people are able to. I mean, think about it. You have the police there. You guys can pat me down. You can metal detector me, all you want. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm not going to harm the guy, there's police there. Why can't I go there? So I'm going to try to do it. Wonder what excuse to come up with. Well, thanks, Nathan. Glad you liked the stream, man. Really glad you liked the stream. Yeah, this is new and different. So we had New Zealand, now we have Australia. Good. I'm glad that y'all are watching this. Again, we're going to trust Nat Geo and these Masonic run entities to show you Ohio. They'll show you what they want to show you. I'm showing you raw and uncut. Sure, the camera quality is worse, but look what we just saw. We saw a police car that was 0263. I mean, come on. I hope that's there next time. Like, I want to confirm that that's the car they have just assigned to that place. The 56 car. There's Broad Street down there. You can tell there's where else would the ambulances come from. Unless it could be in this neighborhood somewhere, but I think that's Broad Street. With all the cars, it just has to be. There's only one way to find out. See, this guy's he's gonna die. You guys do don't fuck, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. He just, it's like, what is wrong with these people, man? I don't think he saw me. That's what I'm trying to say. The guy didn't even see me. Again, I'm not trying to be a complainer or impatient. Sure, like, I don't mind waiting for the car to pass, but it's like, they don't see you. That's my whole point. They don't see you. They don't look anywhere. That's why the drivers here are so bad. I feel like at least in other states, like, they at least see you more often, so they can still drive bad and fast and swerve, but like, at least they fucking see you. This area is great. I'm glad I was able to show it off. Again, I may show it off. I'm like, I mean, guys, this is, deep down, I fucking hate this shit. Again, this place used to be trees, forests, native people living here, the way that they were living. That's how I think Ohio needs to fucking be. This is just complete nonsense. But again, you gotta take the good with the bad. And they did a good job with it. It's the closest I can be to a documentary person. Good. Yeah, we'll just take the sidewalk down. It's this way out of Broad. So we're leaving. We're still in Bexley, but we're leaving Bexley right now. We're like on the outer edge of Bexley. So we're gonna get down here to like a street that I recognize that's kind of by my area, and just go down that. Then I'll get home. Yeah, I don't know when we'll be here again. Because again, this has been cool, but I think going like downtown or the trail over there, it's just more things happen, more things to see, more things to expose. But this was great. I mean, we saw a lot. Yeah, I think we're out of Bexley. I think Bexley's the white road signs, the street signs that are white. Once they're green, you're out of Bexley. That's like my assumption. I think that's how it is. There's a cemetery over here. I don't know. It's not. If it was, that's where we go. Maybe we'll go back to that cemetery this year again too. That was pretty fun last time. You're gonna have Ohio historical markers there too. That's why it's like a game in a sense where you kind of want to tour the city because they have these Ohio historical markers all over the state. And you can go there. Again, they're all riddles. They all are riddles attached to them, stories, numbers. I mean, if you're trying to see these people do shit and what examples, they're all over the state. So I guess really the game is to collect them all, is to catch them all. I've seen a good amount of them, but of course, I'm sure there's hundreds more I've not seen. Like Eastern Ohio, I don't think I've ever been to Eastern Ohio. I don't, like I've seen the pictures, but I've never really been out east. But I really want to check that place out soon too. I guess if you count going to visit Nathan, that is Eastern Ohio. That's like northeastern. So I've been there. That's like the most east you can get. But I mean central eastern, southeastern by West Virginia, like Appalachian kind of area. I need to go there. And this place is what, 2-3 hour drive, not even far. Remember when they got cooked up for 5/6? That's a good, May 6th. I wonder, at least here in Ohio, I know y'all, Phil, he's on Twitter a lot. That's where he posts a lot of his work. Really cool dude. He's talking about how this concert on 5/6 is like this like bass music festival on 5/6, and how it's like 201 days from it's 177 days from the Astroworld incident. So 5/6, 177 days later. Cited Jesus numbers. Jesuit order numbers. This area is still nice. I like this too. This looks kind of cool. I just really like all the trees. It's really green. It's kind of like, sure you're in the city, but they still give you a taste of nature. And again, the creek, the trail is really close to here, so you can hop on the trail and get out of all this. And that trail goes like to the boonies too. So. Which I don't know if that's the right term in Ohio, if you call them boonies. I mean, technically are. Kind of middle of nowhere. But I think those are the areas to be, to scope out, to get familiar with. The network. So what if you're like really, really cool with a farmer who lived out there? You like get work from and shit, and you're just good friends with them? You invested in his property, whether through money, through your labor, whatever. I know going to the farmers markets, I've been, talking to the farmers there and getting to know them, or at least the people that work for them and stuff. 311 days after Independence Day. Wow, May 11th. 3 + 11, 56 days. May 6th. It's a place to look out for. Moneypenny Avenue. So I'm not trying to go too much on Broad, but we're fine. I should have turned earlier. We can't go that. We can't get that far away. I mean, worst case scenario, we get to downtown. That's the worst case scenario. Like, that's why you can't go too far and Broad. You know what I mean? Because this cuts through downtown. So that's why I don't care if I go too far, because I would know. But it goes past downtown too. It goes further than that. So that's why there's no way I can get that. Unless there's some crazy twisting turn shit this shit does that I don't know about. But I said that Magic 4 doesn't do that. But we're good. That's pretty cool. Franklin Park Conservatory. Oh, we're gonna go check this out. Franklin Park Conservatory. I've never been there before. I've heard of it. So that's where this is. Broad Street's always been pretty cool. I've always liked Broad Street. I always think it looks the best. Again, it's just like less people on it. So like if you're trying to go out and see people and see like the pop in town, that's why I come here. But in terms of just the layout, this is one of the best streets. At least in my opinion. Just looks cool. And not even just this part. There's like a better part down there. Kind of where I was headed, but we're gonna check this out. I am on Broad Street right now. I am on Broad Street. Yes. But yeah, I'm going here because I can get home from this street. You can see downtown down there. So it goes towards downtown, which is kind of by where I live. The thing is, I don't want to go too close to it because it's just like, really? Because it's like, I don't have to go that far. That's why after this, I'm going to take my next left and get out of here. West Carriage Path Gates. I don't even get this. Some occult structures here. Let's just see what I got here. Again, I'll probably do a quick browse of this, a quick scan, and we'll come back here and dedicate time here. It seems all closed off. Like I'm trying to go inside. Maybe it's just closed. I'll just show you inside here then. It's all fenced off, man. This is the point. Fenced off. Franklin Park. This is Franklin County. Y'all named after that Freemason Ben Franklin. For the character from the Jesuits. Therapeutic Recreation, Franklin Park Adventure Center, 1755 East Broad Street. So here's like, hey guys, I've never been here before. There's quite a few places I've never been to. In Columbus, this is one of them. But I kind of want to come back when it's open. We can go inside the conservatory. Samuel S. Davis Youth Complex. It's where they program the youth, teach them BS, take care of them as other parents for the performing arts. Okay, I didn't see that part. Well, still, don't do this art. If you try, they probably quell some sort of artistic expression. Like, what if your artists talk about how Black Lives Matter is a bunch of bullshit? They probably won't let you do that. Yeah, guys, this is just a sneak preview. I really want to come back when this is actually open. So we're gonna kind of loop around here, get out of here, go back to Broad Street, and just get out of here. Maybe we even go down here. That could be an actual street to leave. Let me try that. This is your park. These are the rules. It's your park. Guys, you see the mockery? Guys, this is called the authority mocking you. This is your park, but please observe our rules. It's just like, what a joke. Your park, but first off, it's the government. You don't own anything in this nation. I mean, this is mockery. This is your park. Please observe the rules. Yeah, but there's student park hours, 7 to 11, 7 to 11. Do not park on the grass. Alcohol is prohibited. So it's your park, but you can't drink here. Clean up after your pets. Dispose of litter properly. Yeah, sure. Don't litter. Don't. I mean, honestly, I think dog shit's good for the environment, but I get I can maybe get too much. No swimming or wading. Skating only when posted, which makes no sense. And then do not feed geese, which, I mean, yeah, don't feed them poison and garbage. Franklin Park. I think we're gonna try this street. Yeah, because that's gonna be broad. We're gonna get out through here. We're gonna get out through here. Oh, are these people serious? I don't feel like jumping my bike over this. I don't really care that much. It's right, we're right in here. How far am I from Dresden? Oh, you're probably asking about. You could be asking me. Dresden, is it elementary school? Because you could be talking to someone in England. Dresden bombing, all that crap. Or not bombing, shooting, or yeah, bombing. It could be some that, but you're probably talking to me. I don't know though. Just go on Google Maps. Go to the Franklin Park Conservatory and just go from there to Dresden, and that'll tell you. We're just going this way. It's really risky though, because man, it's so risky for me because it could just lead to something that's like, okay, how am I gonna get past this? You know what I mean? Like it's like every street just runs through the city. Like they'll have some wall, some stupid shit you have to go around. Like I don't like what I see up there. Put it like that. I do see a main road down there, of course, but it's not this way. But let's go this way a little bit more. I just didn't like. Oh, Dresden, the city. I honestly didn't even know there was a Dresden in Ohio. Makes sense there would be, though. I mean, just more mockery, more tribute to history. Wow. And we're sitting there like, where do I go? Like I am not lost. Don't get me wrong. I really don't want. Like I don't want to make it to downtown because that means I went far too west. That's kind of the point. I went too far west. Let's go to this main street down there and see what's going on, and just take that one back. Oh yeah, the name Bexley contains ley, like ley lines. Exactly. I do know about ley lines. Sure, I should learn even more about them than I already know. But yeah, I definitely. That's interesting though. I never thought of it like that. Bexley. Wow. And again, I mean, they've chosen that part of the city. I mean, it's not like it's a big area. It's just like this spot they chose in Columbus for it. That's probably why. There's probably some ley lines in the country there. Maybe I'll look. Things I have to do is look at some ley lines on, see where they're at, see if they run through Bexley. That would be crazy. See, that's something I got to do. Here's Rich Street. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that High Street? Oh, it's Main Street. Oh, good. We're exactly where we need to be. Perfect. See, now we're back in the poor people area. See how it works? It's that easy. Now you're in Maine, Fairwood. Yeah, Fairwood. This is exactly where I need to be. 100% where I need to be. I can go down a little bit more. I didn't go too far west. That's the point. That's what I'm happy about. Fairwood's fair game. No pun intended. That was fair game to go down. Let's go on this one. Seymour. It's all the same. Here we go. Wow. How quick it is. Well, let's go to the transit supervisor. I mean, what do we even do? Just drive around, make sure the buses aren't doing anything stupid. I mean, what a waste of tax dollars. Like, what the fuck do the transit? They just drive around their Dakota vehicles, wasting gas. That's like all they fucking do. All right, I'm turning. I'm not turning down and regret it. I'm just gonna regret not turning out Fairway when I should have. I'm gonna go down Seymour. Hey man, nice. No, I'm good. Well, I do, but I ain't got none right now. I'm good. I'm. I mean, try to chill. Oh, yeah, I can roll. Yeah, I can roll, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna break it or something? What I got?
Yeah, I ain't gonna break it.
You gonna break it?
No. Oh, John, yeah. Chigozi.
Huh?
Chigozi.
Chigozi.
Chigozi, yeah.
Chigozi. That's like freestyle. Like that's.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Which I was gonna sell my shit, but I got a couple other bags, so it's all good.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah. But yeah, you can roll though.
Yeah, I can, man. I know.
That's a hard ass trick bike.
Thanks, man.
You be doing tricks and shit?
I do like bunny hops and shit, but that's about it. Yeah.
You pop a wheelie?
I guess a little bit, not really. I'm not good at it. That takes a lot of practice. I haven't really been practicing that, you know.
Like I used to know how to ride a motherfucking skateboard.
Okay.
I'm about to learn that shit again. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit. Lil Wayne started me back up. I seen this thing on a skateboard. I said, shit, nigga, I think I need to go ahead and try to learn this again. They say you don't forget shit.
Yeah.
I still can skate though.
Oh, good.
I can still skate though.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Fucking hard, bro. You do the YouTube shit.
Yeah. I'm doing a live stream right now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You get paid for shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have my channel monetized, so I don't. But I know people do. But like, I mean, I like to share a lot of information. I don't know if you're of Gematria. A little bit, yeah. I can. Okay. You know Gematria, like it's so what I teach is how Gematria, Gematria. It's Gematria in words, and
I like to learn new words.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, like I got to teach you a lot. It's crazy. Like
Is that a part of a language?
Yeah, it's part of. So Hebrew and Greek originally are the languages that are most like, you know, there's like the Roman letters, you know.
Yeah,
how I is stuff like that. Greek does it. Hebrew does it. So English also does it, where A is 1, B is 2, C is 3.
I knew they had some kind of Da Vinci Code shit with these. Yeah, they got some kind of crazy shit going on.
Yeah, man.
The only thing that everybody got in common, we all remember.
Yep. You're all numbers.
All numbers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's just numbers. It's just numbers and time.
Yep. Exactly. And they do a lot of these rituals for time. It's crazy to mention like Ohio, right? So Ohio is like O is the 15th letter, H is the 8th, I is the 9th. O is the 15th.
Research. Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead, teach me something.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
So when you do that, it equals 47, right? Time is 47. T is the 20th letter, I is the 9th.
Be coming out a lot.
Exactly. This stated they're all about 47 here. Come on, a lot. They do, yeah.
Like, yeah. gonna do 047. Let me do 470.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do yeah. You can break down too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Boom.
Okay.
You can roll. That's my nigga. You can roll. Shit. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Columbus, the capital, is also 47 because C is the third letter. O is the 15th, right? So 1 plus 5 is 6. This is the trick they do.
O is the what? Say what number?
So C,
O?
O is 6 because O is the 15th letter, right? 1 plus 5 is 6. So they have a system where they reduce each letter to a single digit, and when you add them up in Columbus, you get 47. And you know Mike DeWine, our governor?
Yeah.
He's born in 1947. And 47 is the 15th.
47 was the 47th president, was supposed to be Barack Obama, right?
Well,
wasn't Barack the 47th?
he was the 44th.
44th.
And do you know why he was the 44th? Because he was put into office 44 years from the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And Barack Hussein Obama equals 64, black people 44, African American 44.
And you know what? People hate Republicans, but you know what? Democrats and the Republicans had a thing they had to vote on, and slavery.
Yep.
And the Democrats voted yes for slavery, and the Republicans said no to slavery. So since the Democrats had lost, they found out a new way. They said we're gonna just make a new form of slavery.
Yeah.
Which started with the income.
Yeah. Do you mind if I have you on camera for like a documentary channel? I don't have to put you on. You're not on camera, but do you want to be if you're talking your thing or?
Oh no, thank you. I appreciate it, but no, thank you.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask. Yeah. But the slavery is interesting too, man, because like the word slave in Gematria equals 59, and they put this number all over black people. Obamacare equals 59. Obama equals 32, like Negro equals 59.
Numbers down, though. You got me up
yeah.
Got me up here counting. I want to play the number.
Yeah, man.
Shit. My address used to be 147.
Oh, wow.
It used to be 147.
147.
Ohio. 147 Harper Street.
Wow.
It used to be 147.
Yeah, the word U.S. president equals 147. So does Freemason. That's what they say. The White House has 147 windows. Freemason 147.
147.
Yeah, right. 147. That's a special number to these people who practice this.
So this alliance or whatever for Masons, like you said, but they call it Masons. I would think the same thing as Illuminati.
It is, yeah. So it's the Jesuit order who are at the tip of the spear, and they do a lot of this through the Freemasons, right? They created Freemasonry. It's all comes out of them. So the Jesuits are the ones responsible with the Freemasons, and they do this. You know, Freemasons are compasted at 47 degrees. The word Republican and Democrat and Whig all equal 47. You know, the WHIG, like the Whig Party, what Republicans to be.
Yeah,
that's also those are all 47. Government 47. Authority 47, White House 47, DC 47.
Man, you need to carry around a laptop, man. You need a bigger screen. You need to go ahead, because that way, when you teaching these people, you can tell them when you got your research. They can see it themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I do that. I do that on my laptop. This is just like a special. So that's what I usually do on my laptop. I'll do it live on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Check out Gematria Effects News. If you ever get on a computer or something or a phone and you look at YouTube, look at Gematria Effect News.
Gematria
Effects News. Yeah.
Gematria Effects News.
Yeah.
I gotta get a phone, man. I'm trying to get somebody $10 for a phone.
Yeah, man.
Keep the shit.
I wish I could find a phone for $10. If I knew how to do that, I would definitely do that. But because I was looking for a phone at one point, I couldn't find one like that.
I know somebody on the street gonna have a phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, you wanna sell your phone? I got $10. They're like, oh man, yeah. They're like, man, 20. I'm like, well, never mind, I'm good. Then when I say I'm good, I start walking away. You're gonna be like, hey, come on back, bro. I'll take the 10.
That's how it works. Yeah, well, you know it. Yep.
Little Bonnie Crown. Did you know the ear? Like, you teaching me shit too. I want to teach you something. Like, did you know your ear?
Yeah.
Like, when you look at it, it shapes each letter that spells ear.
Oh, the shape of the ear is like an E, A, and R in the shape.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the R, right?
Yeah.
And you see the ache, you see that, you gotta look at it. I can't really
Yeah, I can see the
my ear. But if you look at it,
Mhm.
and then oh man, this thing about working people my turn pages sometimes. I mean I change the conversation quick sometimes in the middle of
Oh, you're good. You keep going, man.
But the mind, magic is just it's fooling the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we was at a table, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was at this side of the table, you on this side of the table. And then I had a fake arm, right? I had a fake arm that I put on your shoulder right here. And I covered your regular arm. Say I covered your regular arm,
Mhm.
and I put a fake arm in the place of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will fool your mind by rubbing, as long as I got your attention, as long as I got you focused, and I'm fooling your mind, like I'm rubbing this fake arm that's coming off your body that look like it's fake. And that's a real one, but you will feel it.
Oh,
you will
yeah.
start to feel. I mean, like that's man. I see somebody look up crazy shit, and this shit I tried it and it worked, bro.
Yeah.
It worked. I promise you. I wish I could. I wish it was one. I wish it was one that I can do right now, because the dude I learned that from, on YouTube. Real creative, man. Like you real creative when it comes to his mind.
That's real cool, man.
That's like I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
But it's gotta look like a real arm and a hand, and like I got your this, like you just like this. Your arms on the table, but I put a sheet over this arm so you can't see your hand. Right? I mean, like I put it to like a block so you can't see your hand, but right here I got another fake hand that's coming off your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's that you looking at. You see that one, but you don't see your hand. But you also got your other hand over here. So as I'm talking to you, and I seen him put the whole pen in the dude's hand, and he didn't even feel it.
Wow.
He put it in his real hand, and he was like, "No, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing."
Wow.
And they put a fire under his hand. I don't feel nothing.
That's
but when
crazy.
he did that to the dummy hand, you know what I'm saying, to the fake hand, he felt it.
Damn.
It's fooling the mind. The mind, that's magic.
That is magic, yeah.
That's magic, bro.
Yeah. That really
real
is.
magic shit. Like we're gonna try it, bro.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Like I'm telling you, do it to somebody. Like if you ever come across, like I just want to go buy one. I just want to go buy one just to do it to somebody. But I knew somebody had it. When I had the person I tried on, they had a fake leg, and then they had one leg missing. But you know what? He allowed me to old school. He allowed me to try. Like I'm telling you. And then when I did it, you know what I'm saying? He actually was like, I don't feel nothing. But as I'm hitting his real leg, you know what I mean? I'm like, you don't feel that? You don't feel that? Yeah. And I had long nails at the time, so I started pressing my nail into it. He didn't feel nothing. I did that to the motherfucking dummy leg that he had. And he started, I feel that. Oh, wow. Man.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's wild.
Stuff. Oh, you got a letter?
Oh, I ain't got one. You got one?
Yeah, I got one. My man wrote the motherfucking mummy up. Fuck, brother, thank you.
Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah, happy to help, man.
You okay? You need some change or something?
Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm about to hurt my own feelings. I got cigarettes too. We got a blend. I ain't got no motherfucking. Pretty good at this, know how to roll. I told the girls, hey, you roll it for me and I'll give you 2 joints. She rolled up the whole bag. I said, roll the whole thing and just keep you one of them. Roll your fat one. That motherfucker falling apart, bro. It's motherfucking like loose. Yeah. It's loose. I'm up here getting sick. I'm like, oh my God, she wasted my weed. She wasted my weed.
Damn, man.
She got all free.
Damn.
You ever smoke some weed like that, and they wrote it in papers?
Yeah.
And it's falling apart, and you like trying to like, where the hell at? Because it's opening, and it's just all kind of paper everywhere, ashes everywhere. There's so many ashes when you light it. Like ashes supposed to sit still and just wait till you ashes.
Exactly.
That shit was as soon as I lit it and breathing, it's just all over the place. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
the main focus is to remain focused.
Yeah, I like that. The main focus is to remain focused. That's true, man.
Main focus to remain focused.
I like that. I'm always remember that one. I like that. The main focus is to remain focused. I'm glad my stream heard that too. That's good. That's good wisdom, man.
Main focus, because a lot of people say, reach one, teach one. When you teach one, you reach one.
Mm-hmm.
I say, my words, I say, the main focus to remain focused. What I've been through, and because I'm blessed in the mess, I ain't gonna lie. I get saucy, smoke my weed, you know, and I'm kind of a animaniac, you know. Y'all love me at the same time. You know what? Stay in tune with yourself, because if you're ever trying to help somebody, you can't help them unless you help yourself first.
That's true, man. Yeah, that's very true.
I'm at you, bro. You roll like the motherfucking weed. Hey, it's cool when you say weed on TV now. Motherfucking be on TV and smoke a blunt. They on TV doing powder.
Exactly.
How come Will Smith smacked
Chris Rock,
and nothing happened?
because that was another staged event. And if you go watch it again, the police put it on. They orchestrated all of that.
Like, money talk. This man ain't finna slap me. He ain't finna slap me. He ain't finna slap. I don't care how much money you got. I take a slap for some, trillions of dollars, trillions. But that was an awkward slap too when he slapped him. Like when he slapped him, it was stiff. It was stiff.
Exactly. It was.
How to get rich? Let me tell you how to get rich. You take something like they already do. You take something that already exists. Put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't copy commercials and different shit. But there are commercials online back in the day that when they came out with the ladder, that they don't use no more. That stuff was you can use. You know, you can use those advertisements because you sell it online. It's like online and everything is like the new shit. And tell the public that this stuff called Alpha Camera, be careful, because people will get your phone and they will download this app called Alpha Camera. And the Alpha Camera allows you to hear and see through somebody else's phone.
Damn.
So if I got your phone, I got a phone, I download the app in my phone. Then I'd say, let me use your phone, bro. My shit died on some bullshit. And then turn around, use your phone, I download this app.
Damn.
And then I scan it, like sync it. And anytime that app is open, I can hear and see where you at, no matter how far away. No matter what. Dude told me about that. I said, bro, he said, my girl said, man, that's insecure, bro. Maybe you should just leave her alone. You know,
Seriously.
It's called Alpha Camera, dog. Don't let nobody see your shit. Don't let nobody use your phone. Fuck that. I don't even like phones. They got so much technology out. Even the government, like, they get an upgrade from all these other countries because they all unite, you know what I mean? Those other countries, they is all together. If one person push, ain't nobody gonna push a button.
Exactly.
If one person push a button, everybody pushing a button.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Oh, my phone just
good.
blowing. But yeah, man, people distractions. Not easy it is to get distracted. Say I got a motherfucking dentist appointment tomorrow, and then I like to drink and smoke, and then one of the homies just shoot through and be like, hey, bro, man, what's up, man? Bro, I got an appointment I gotta go to later on. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this right now. He's like, man, this ain't gonna be up to D. Like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it with you. You kick it with him, and then you forgot about your motherfucking dentist appointment. Like, people are distraction, bro. I could be on a mission going this way. Somebody go and talk, they coming this way.
Right?
You get what I'm saying? Stop in your tracks. You was going that way. I said, bro, you smoke weed. I distracted your ass.
That's great, man. But man, I mean, I like this because, like, I'm just, kind of documenting things from Ohio and showing people around. So, like, this is great. Like, you get to meet people around here. And
oh man, well, we gotta go to the worst parts and talk to some homeless folks and some smokers. And then we gotta go to the best part where they won't even motherfucking want us over there because they gonna stare. Exactly. And all you gotta do is just drive through and just have your phone up because they gonna stare because they gonna look like, man, that's any state, that's any way you go. But you know what? Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter, right?
Man, I'm telling you,
Not all lives matter, but Black lives supposed to matter, right?
Black lives are definitely supposed to matter.
I mean, you know what, man? It definitely matters because they're killing us. We're a definition. When you see black as a definition, black is a definition. And it don't come from the dark in order to, like when you plant a seed, you gotta bury it in the dark first.
Exactly. Man, I think when Black Lives Matter, like the message, that's what I'm so sick about it.
To each other, man. Black Lives Matter, but we can't even stick together.
And that's what exactly they want. So what the government does, what these people have done, the Jesuits especially, what they've done is they orchestrate the events. Like they'll have like the Michael Brown thing. That was like they had like a plastic dummy laying in the streets. Name was Michael Brown.
Create a pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. They created that. The George Floyd thing was all by the numbers. That's what they said. They're on his neck for 8 minutes 46 seconds.
Control,
yeah, but that was 9/11 happened at 8:46 a.m. And so that's how long they were on George Floyd's neck.
It happened at 8:46
a.m. and that was 8:46 for George Floyd. Yeah, so they do this on purpose. Then they, with our tax dollars, they make these Black Lives Matter things. They bust people in and destroy cities to make white people look even worse.
But white folks, I mean, listen, I don't hate Trump. He's white or orange, I don't know.
Orange.
But I don't hate Trump. Trump's something else. That man ain't afraid to say what's on his mind and go to war. He ain't afraid to. He'll push a button. Now Trump, and he the only one to get that stimulus check out, but he kept trying. He did fucked up shit. Like you don't try to just change something. That's the racist part. Is where he had fucked with how Michelle Obama had the nutrition for the schools. They you know what I'm saying? The shit they supposed to have in schools for the kids to eat.
Mm-hmm.
He just changing all kind of shit like that. His porno wife left him this. Sexy stuff.
Oh, Melania? Or the... Yeah.
Is that her name?
Melania, yeah.
She's a porn star.
I think she's a...
Is it true? Is it true? Because I believe it's true. From what I looked at, it was just posted. So I was like, his mother and father was the head of Ku Klux Klan. That means they would have to be some kind of like dean in the college. They'd have to be some kind of important person. Well, wealthy person. What would it be like for these rich people to go poor? Like, they wouldn't know how to deal with that. But when you poor and then you get rich, it's like you got a plan. But you don't plan to get poor. So,
exactly.
How would they motherfucking live?
Exactly.
Can you help me? Yeah, come over here. That's a nice jacket. What's that? You have a feng shui. You have a feng shui, Jenny. Yeah, you can keep that, boy.
Oh, thanks, man.
Man, this is some stuff. They got these bags, bro. Look at this bag. Excuse me, this ain't almost.
Oh.
They got these bags that I get on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They got all the big man.
Yeah, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's dope, bro.
And they got the Dragon Ball Z shit.
That's sick.
They got all that on Amazon.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, they got all that stuff. And I'll be just smoking this. Drink like a fish. Yeah, somebody knock on your door. See, hey, somebody knock on your door. Not to slap you on the bike.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping me, man.
Yeah. Don't pocket that, man. You need something to put it in? You good?
I'm good. Yeah, I got more in this thing too.
Yeah. They brought them back. How old is you, man?
30.
30?
Yeah.
Hey, you look well. Keep it
thanks,
up.
man. I
Keep
will.
it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. And I don't know why everybody doing the locks, man.
Oh, so I just got to comb my hair. Like, this is like, yeah.
I'm like, boy, I'm tender-headed as shit.
Yeah.
Like, you comb my shit, I'm not having it. Braid it up, I'm like, it's pinching me. I can't look down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's good talking to
you.
What's your name? I'm Jonathan, man.
John Chigozi.
Chigozi.
Yeah.
That's like, you should go to the Arnold event type shit. You gonna take me to the gym. So I'm the strongest, I'm the littlest, biggest nigga you ever know, though. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, yeah, you look for workout programs. I need to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? You like you're carrying your weight.
Yeah, thanks, man. So, this only working out I do is just biking.
It used to work like that for me, man. I got a new habit. I was like, these dudes don't play basketball, right? But they don't do shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see you, I hope I do.
Yeah.
I got a football or a basketball that I got
Oh,
one
for sure.
day.
Yeah, that'd
You know
be fun, bro. Yeah.
Even baseball, I got gloves, I got mitts and baseball.
Oh, nice, man.
I
That'd
got
be fun.
bats and everything. I got Eastons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna hold you up. It's good talking
Yeah, you
to
too,
you,
you too, John. Take care, man.
Knowledge is power, man.
It is.
Power.
Absolutely is, man. I'll keep doing it, man. Appreciate you, man.
It's always empower somebody, and we not gonna hang around failures.
Nope.
Because when you hang around perspectives, it will bring you down with them.
Exactly. I think that's a good message, man. I really appreciate everything you have to say, man. Meeting you, man. I'll see you around. I'll be around here too.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too, brother.
Always down there at the Caribbean bus stop.
Okay, bet. I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. I know that for sure. All right, see you, bro. Yeah, that was a really good time, guys. That's why I love going out. Like, you go out, just meet people randomly. At first, I thought you wondered if I smoked cigarettes, because I don't. But he had a lot of knowledge. Dropped a lot of information. That was awesome. And yeah, I'm glad you all liked it. Yeah, best wishes to him for sure. And guys, you see what happened? I mean, guys, you just saw the whole thing on stream. And he even mentioned himself, you know, go to the richest areas, the poorest areas. Sure, it's not the poorest area, but it's, you know, it's lower income. You think you're going to see, you know, some nigga like that hanging out over in Bexley? We didn't see anything like that. But again, I mean, not to judge anyone over in Bexley. I'm sure there's some nice people down there too, but what happened? We're down here. We meet some guy. We chill with them, right? We light up and talk about real stuff. That didn't happen in Bexley. No one called me over or was open to like chill and hang out and just kick it like that. I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is like the better side of town. They went, oh, let's go live in the suburbs and away from the crime and shit. Guys, I felt safer chilling with him. Think about it. I felt safer chilling with him, chilling. It's not about it's not about feeling safe or not. It's like all fear shit. Because like deep down, I don't even care. But you know what I mean? Like, it felt chiller. You know that, like, you know, think if someone came up on us, we'd be there chilling. I mean, we'd be good. We got, you know, we'd be in numbers already. Versus just me being by myself and fucking with the police over by Mike DeWine's crib. And you saw how quickly that changed. We just cut through that neighborhood. We're all in the ritzy area. We just go down that street, and bam, once we get to Main Street, now you're here. There's some boarded up places. There's a boarded up church-ish. And then, but not really. And that's how they want to keep it all dark in there. I'm not gonna count that, but there was like a building there, like these. And again, I'm not saying boarded up is bad, but again, you're not gonna have this in Bexley. You don't have that in Bexley. They won't allow that stuff. But again, where's the realer experience? It was here. Just all caught on camera. That's the biggest lesson. You know, don't judge people by where they live, their social status, all that shit. I mean, it goes without saying. Y'all here know that, but anyone who doesn't know that who's new here, that's what I'm trying to say. That was awesome. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm really glad that y'all enjoyed that, because I really did. And that's like why I like to go where there's people. Like, that's why, like, sure, going on the trail is fun, but like, can't really have that happening on the trail. You know what I mean? And then everyone's there doing their workout and shit. Yeah, I guess healthy guy, like there's two. Again, like the other guy was like, okay, he was making a fool of himself. I don't really, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but healthy guy, guys, like guys, I have a very small hit list of like, I don't care. I'm trying to keep it more open, more free speech, you know what I mean? But some of these people are literally paid trolls. Like, they're literally like designed to like say a lot of stupid shit over and over again. I'm sure the other guy was doing it, but I think the guy's just mental. I really think he's mentally deranged. The healthy guy, oh my god, guys, I want to hate his fucking name with the exclamation point. I know I just said don't judge a book by its cover, but no, fuck that guy. That literally is what triggered it. No. So, I'm glad that you're blocking them because that's the thing. If you block them on your end, you're not gonna see them. That's kind of what they do. That's just all you gotta do. You can literally block them and not see shit. But no, what triggered it really was healthy guy. I'm not even kidding. It was. I saw him, and as soon as I saw him, I was like, okay, now they're up to no good. Because it's like they're like, oh, let's just start trolling now, because we know we can. And again, and also because I saw the other guy in Richard's chat yesterday, and again, we were just clowning him there too. I was like, we're having fun there, so I was like, I'm sure the guys, I just figured it's whatever. I think it's pretty funny before. That guy's making a fool of himself. I already forgot his name. Miracles Maker or some shit? Oh, way up. No problem. Well, I'm glad you're new. Thanks for being new and checking out. I hope it makes sense. But, thanks for taking the time out to watch the stream. And check this out. Helton. I'm heading back home now. Exchange pretty much over. But wow, just such a good interaction, guys. It just makes me excited because it's like I'm excited, and I use the word lightly because I really am going like being excited. I think excitement's not a good thing. Like you kind of want to like calm yourself down, but it's a topic for another day. But for lack of better words, I'm looking forward to our next encounter with someone who like wants to talk, who wants to chill, who wants to actually engage in conversation. Not someone that you're, kind of maybe they already have a mission. Because that's the difference between stopping. Yeah, it's like I'm against stopping people. But like, it's where their mind's at. They're probably on a mission. They're probably trying to do something, get somewhere at some certain time. They're not going to want to engage with you as well as if someone is open to talk to you from the start. I think those are better interactions. But yeah, the goal is to talk to as many people as possible. To be honest, so whichever way. Again, if you can read them and get them to talk to you, by all means do that. I guess what I did to that lady, she was protesting this Black Lives Matter shit. I stopped her in the corner and told her, and then what did she do? She immediately whipped out her phone and she literally said, "Damn, fuck! I should have told Zach. It's not too late. Zach, if you're still here, check your Facebook messages from this black woman who messaged you. I'd say about a few weeks ago." It was before OKC. We'll say the week before OKC. She messaged you. She was really interested in this work. I should have told Zach on OKC, but I wasn't thinking about that. But I'll tell Zach next time I see him or in his chat or something. Because she was trying to reach out to him. I was like, damn. Not only she's trying to add him, she's trying to message him. Like, she wanted to learn more. She was all for this. I guess what gives me hope, there's a lot of people in the state, it's not that big, and people seem like they actually care. Not everybody, obviously. A lot of people here do not care. But I think we've had positive interactions for the most part. The only time we had negative interactions when I had that Michigan flag is because these people are under severe mind control. They're under severe mind control. Had that Michigan flag, they're all yelling and screaming and call me names. Even when I wasn't on OSU's campus, even before that, before I even bought the flag, before I even bought it, I was getting people honking at me and just yelling at the window. If you're new here, if you want to see literally what mind control looks like, literally, I'm not making it a metaphor or exaggerating. If you literally want to see what mind control fucking looks like, go to my video where I had the Michigan flag. And I had it, and it was riding around Columbus with it. It was so pathetic. I'm sitting there like, are these people? Like, these are grown adults getting all emotional over this shit. It was really sad to see. Oh, it's not you, Leopard. I just refreshed the entire page and said I'm gonna try like this system for a bit. But definitely nothing. Literally, never anything you did, man. I mean, you're a brother from Ohio, and even if you weren't from Ohio, but well, I'm still gonna meet up with you, man. It's gotta happen. I mean, if someone lives in Ohio, I mean, I just gotta meet him. I've met Nathan. Jared's in Pennsylvania, but I kind of count him because he's like an hour out of Ohio or something from Pennsylvania. Maybe not even that far. I met Denise in OKC. I think I need to actually organize it. I'm gonna talk more with Nathan. I know Nathan definitely needs to be part of this planning process because he was for the last one and he's in Ohio. I make sure Jared's on board. We've been trying to do that anyway, but like, I think I should just try to be more pressing with it because I see no reason why we can't have like an Ohio meetup. And then if we did it, people can, the much affect East Coast. Yeah, could we do it when Zach's on his way to, I was thinking of that too, when he's on his way to New York. But then what I think about that is like, he might like, we probably want to start traveling at that time anyway. Like by the time he gets to Ohio, I probably want to already be leaving in New York to meet him there for like the main thing. Because he could easily stop in Ohio. I mean, I think he's going to cross it. If you're going from Washington to DC, let me see. I could be wrong though. I mean, none of that matters. I'm sure Zach will take the detour, quote unquote. There's really not even much of a detour. I mean, literally, you pretty much pass Ohio if you go from Washington to here. You at least be really close to it. Like maybe in Kentucky or something, which you're close to Ohio at that point. But anyway, he at least have to go through Cleveland, exactly. Which would be really easy to do. Because I have no problem going to Cleveland. I know you wouldn't either, Nathan, because you're in that area. I mean, I have no problem going anywhere in Ohio. It wouldn't matter where he goes. I mean, Indiana wouldn't matter. Kentucky. The only state that has like that crossing can be a nightmare is Pennsylvania. I just mean in terms of time, like that's what I hate about Pennsylvania. It's so fucking long. Like I'm just like, am I really like 7 hours from fucking Philadelphia, 8 hours? Like, you wouldn't think you are, but you are. Because it's on the way other side of Pennsylvania. Crossing Pennsylvania takes fucking forever. And in my standards, of course, which is not, really, really low. It's I hate driving long distances. I don't even like driving in general. Nice, Nathan, for sure. Like, I don't know what date to pick either. I'm thinking like, I don't even know, August or something. I don't know. We gotta talk more about it. Find a date that's free for most people. You've been in Cleveland all day. Oh, 40 minutes drive away. Nice, Leper Messiah, see? Because you're in Akron. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could have this meetup. I mean, if you're trying to make it fair for everyone in Ohio, and I hate to even use that word because nothing in life is even fair, so I don't even care. I'm just saying if you're trying to do that kind of middle of the thing. I mean, I hate to say it would be Columbus, but in no way, and like just for that, that's why I wouldn't want it in Columbus. I'd rather have it where most people in the community are, and I think that's by Cleveland. That's how I think about it. I don't give a shit. If I have to drive from Cincy to 4 hours, crossing Ohio is not even bad. Like, I don't mind it. The drivers are really retarded, but the scenery's not bad. Like, I don't mind it. You pass through cities, you need to see that. You pass through a farm, you pass through trees, river. Sure, it's not like California, it's not like Mexico, it's like Colorado, but again, you gotta just kind of be grateful for everything around you. Anyway, I think Cleveland would just be, or Akron, any kind of place around there would be a good speed up spot. I know the Cincy people won't like it, but how many people in this community are from Cincy? I can think of like one or two that's disclosed where they're from. I mean, and then even how many people are from Kentucky? I know there are. I'm sure people never stay in this community. I mean, like, who's in Kentucky that's going to be there? Then when you have like even Indiana can kind of get to Cleveland without much issues. It's really good for Pennsylvania people. It's great for Michigan people. See if Michigan people can go down there too. It's actually a really good spot. You think Morris County is halfway between Ashtabula, and Columbus? You have to look again, but it's barely like 2 hours each. Chillicothe. I've always wanted to go there. It's my type of area, just like open or like country like. I wouldn't mind. Again, I'm in Columbus. I literally could care less or couldn't care less. That's what I like to say because it doesn't make sense to me anyway. I couldn't care less where it would meet up. For at least for me. That's why I just do it for other people. Because I mean, everywhere is like 2 to 3 hours away from me at the most. So it doesn't matter. So the coffee thing's like an hour and a half or something. Maybe 2 hours possibly. Cleveland's 2.5 hours. Maybe less. Cincinnati's a couple hours. It doesn't matter. Indiana, like you want to go to the edge of Indiana. I mean, think about Fort Wayne, Indiana is like 2 hours and 47 minutes from me. That's Fort Wayne, Indiana. I mean, you let me know, I'll be there. Farmland, it stinks. Nothing in Chillicothe. Better than city air, boss. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's why I was even attracted to that. Because I'm just thinking of that type of lifestyle. Like when shit starts hitting the fan even more, when this agenda keeps ramping up, like, where would you rather be, Chillicothe or Columbus? I would rather be in Chillicothe on a farm, doing my own thing. And of course, again, they can send the military, they can do whatever they want, but I mean, it's like, I feel like the bullshit's gonna happen here first. And sure, again, I'll be in the middle of nowhere. It's easy for them to take me out, but again, that's like, you're fucking done either way. So like, why live in fear with that? Just, be strapped, live with some people, and then what are they gonna do? Unless they really wanted you. Like, why would they really want you if you think about it? Like, in the grand scheme of things, they want us. Sure, they don't like us more. They don't like the normies, but they want us all dead just the same overall. So, but man, also here, it kind of stinks now. It stinks here too. Let me not admit that it stinks here too. Sure, I talk about it's. Sure, when you're by the trees, it can smell good. I was talking about it earlier. But like even now, I can get a whiff of sewage. Like a lot of times downtown and like in the city, it smells like. And think about it. What do you rather do? Be in the country and smell cow shit, or be in the city and smell sheep shit? And that's literally what it is. These people eat their toxic ass diets, eating the worst fucking food possible, shit, and all this in the Columbus sewer system. That's what you're breathing in and smelling all the time. And again, it's not like it's constant all the time here, but again, it's like it does happen commonly. Like I smell it all the time. Cleveland for real smells burnt. I can kind of get what you're saying. I mean, I was just in Cleveland earlier in March, or not March, in April. Yeah, Nathan, man, it's just true too, which is so sad. Like I'm just thinking about like it's just funny. Like it's just funny for like even I think of the city people here. Like how can you live in Columbus downtown and someone's like, oh, I hate the country because it smells like cow shit. It's like, I'm just thinking. I never thought of that though, but it's just mockery, man. That is funny, but yeah, the stream's almost over. I'm about to get home, so we're about to be done. We're over almost 3 hours, which is good. Again, this has been a good day. Got out, moved around. People have left also, which is good. Again, I mean, if anyone's new, you're like, why is it good that they leave? Because it means that they came, they enjoyed themselves, they saw something they liked, and they went on with their life. You know what I mean? Like, and they left a like too, which I mean is good for the algorithm. I use the word supposedly a lot, but again, I feel like we live in a very supposedly world. Like, you think it's really, you think they don't go behind the scenes and have flags? Like, you literally change a 0 to a 1. Oh, this account has less, affinity for the algorithm. It's simple. It's so easy to program something like that. You can even exclude accounts from the algorithm altogether. I don't think they do that, because if they do that, like, your shit would never show up any kind of recommended at all for anything. And I think it'll just be too obvious at the point that they're fucking with you. Because that's something you can literally hit the customer service about, like, hey, this is not, like, you can just complain about that. And sure, they won't have to answer you, but you know what I mean? It's something that literally will raise anyone's eyebrows, and it'll just, like, prove your point super hard that they sent you, which I don't know why you'd need your point proven any harder. Glad you all enjoyed this. Glad I could show this from, all my people across the seas, the down under, the Jacinda under, wherever that is. Because if down under is not New Zealand, if it's just Australia, then it's Jacinda Ardern might have her own term for New Zealand. But again, don't trust her. Whoever the Australian president is, don't trust. I know this is rhetorical. You guys already know. If anyone new, Mike DeWine, Obama, Biden, these people are all agents. Jacinda Ardern, whoever they got in Australia. It's a bunch of nonsense. The history is 10-cent beer night video later. What a mess. It's sadly funny. I'll try to remind me, man. I hope I don't forget this. 10-cent beer video. Okay. I'll try that, man. All right, I'm gonna close the stream right now. Yeah, DeWine really is a joke, man. How people don't see that blows my mind. Again, anyone's new here, we're not saying this because we're political. No, the guy is an agent for the Society of Jesus. He does things by the numbers. All these false flag events, all these things they put on, they sync them up with his birthday, by the numbers. And the guy was thrown in the office by the numbers. Very easy to see. So peace, y'all. Take care. See you in the next one. And Shai Divine, much love. I love you so much. Thanks for being here as well. Glad to catch you at the end. I will talk to you later. Peace.